Crypto Uncut, homie. Welcome. Calico on Crypto here. Thanks for tuning in. Today, we're going to be covering just a few pieces of news, homie. I mean, let's be honest. Not much has happened in the crypto space. Not much lately. You know what I'm saying? I could hit you with just like stuff. You know what I'm saying? Just random stuff that I find, but it's just like, what's the point? Not really much of a point to that. I mean, it's the holiday, so let's just keep everything chill. Stay away from the conspiracies and all that. You know what I'm saying? Let's just chill a little bit. All right. So first things first, Bitcoin. Bitcoin's doing what it does. As you can see, it's doing what it does. Okay, which is whatever it wants to do. You know what I'm saying? It dipped. The holidays here today, and as you can see, it kind of rallied just a bit, but it's just teetering on 58. You know what I'm saying? It touched 60, I believe, a few days ago. Let's see. Yeah, it touched 60K, then it just dumped. You know, it's just doing what it does, homie. And my advice, DCA. You can't go wrong with DCA, and homie, you just cannot go wrong with it. I mean, like I've said before in my previous videos, I've DCA'd into like many projects, and that portfolio is doing a lot better than the portfolio where I'm just trading all the time. You know what I'm saying? Margin trading, you know, in and out, swing trading, all that stuff. So if you're a beginner, just DCA, homie. Pick a number, 25, 50, 100 a week, 100 a month, whatever it is, and just slowly buy into your position, homie. It's better for the long run. IMO. And don't let it be meme coins, homie. Like, try to stay away from meme coins, okay? Moving on to XRP, because a lot of XRP guys are in my comments and all that. XRP's following Bitcoin. As you can see, the charts are pretty identical. Look at that. Almost identical, okay? So same thing with them. They were just teetering at 50, 55, and then they dumped a little bit. This would have been a perfect DCA opportunity right here. Buy a few bags and then kind of rose up after that. See, it's just 0.54% in the past day. Even look at the 7-day chart. It just matches Bitcoin. So it has not decoupled. It still follows Bitcoin just like majority of everything else. It just follows Bitcoin. And then Chainlink. I haven't really talked about Chainlink. I do have videos on my TikTok at Calico on Crypto on TikTok. I have videos about Chainlink, but Chainlink, just like XRP and the rest of them, as you can see, it is following Bitcoin's price action, even in the last 7 days. Same thing, as you can see. So there's just a few projects I want to look at. I mean, you can almost pick almost anything in the top 20, and you'll see that it's following Bitcoin. Let's even look at Dogecoin. See, same thing. Past day, same deal. Manipulated market, ladies and gentlemen, just keep that in mind. Crypto is not regulated, so of course markets can be manipulated very easily. Okay, 7-day chart, 7-day chart for Cardano. I do own Cardano. I've had it for years, and it's just like, dude, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, dude, like, what is going on, man? Look, past year. This is just for me right here. I'm going off the chart, but dude, I bought Cardano at like 20 some cents, and it's just like it's not doing anything significant. It's just kind of annoying, but it did pump a bit. I should have sold, but I just kept it. So let's just see what happens. All right. Well, let's see what happens. Let's just see what happens. All right. But anyway, moving on from that. DCA is the name of the game. That's what I'm gonna tell y'all. DCA is the name of the game. But let's move on to some crypto news here. First things first, homie. First things first. CBDCs. Okay. I've touched on CBDCs quite a bit. And, you know, USA Today has reported that the race to issue CBDCs, right? Which country's leading the way? Again, I have videos about that on my TikTok and also here as well. Okay. There's a lot of videos that I have on CBDCs. I'm telling everybody, CBDCs are the future. Regardless of what people say that, you know, people much rather use cash and, you know, cash is king and yada, yada, yada. Think about this. Millennials and Gen Z, we're tapping our phones, man. We're tapping our phones. We're with it already. We're already moving towards cashless society. Went to Atlanta recently, and there was a lot of places that did not take cash. You'd be surprised. They just said, "Oh, we don't take cash here. You got to tap your phone." You know what I mean? So it's already happening in many places, even in the South, the United States here. If you don't know what CBDCs are, it means central bank digital currency. Okay, says it right there. It's short for central bank digital currency, which means that the central bank issues these tokens, which is 1 to 1 with the dollar. So if the United States was to come out with a CBDC, it would be called probably like, you know, USDC. I don't know, United States Digital Dollar, USDD. It'll be something along those lines. and it would just be digital currency in your bank account and your phone or whatever. Just be digital. It will not be cash anymore. Okay. It says here that last year, a study by the US based think tank Atlantic Council revealed that 130 countries were actively exploring the idea of launching a digital blockchain based version of their national currencies, with almost half of them having progressed to a development stage. Okay. Fast forward another year, and a handful of countries have already gone through and launched their own official central bank digital currencies. Okay. I have a list. I've had videos about this, man. United States is behind when it comes to that. China, they have a digital yuan that is used today by many people, and it's just like part of their life. The Bahamas, looks like in 2020, the Bahamas, they introduced the sand dollar, which is their digital CBDC. The Bahamas is an island in the Caribbean. A lot of Americans go there, and they launched it there. People can pay with their CBDC. I actually met a guy from there like a couple months ago, and I asked him about it. He said, "Yeah, we have that." I said, "Do you use it?" He said, "Nah, I don't really use it. You know what I'm saying? I still use cash. They use dollars there. United States dollars." So it's just kind of interesting how that is. It's there, but it's not there. There you go. The government moved quickly to launch it, probably in response to the fact that around 20% of its population don't have bank accounts. So in the Bahamas, 20% don't have bank accounts. Main goal is to bank the unbanked. Okay, bank the unbanked. Okay. Nigeria, they have their e-naira, which is used by 13 million Nigerians. Jamaican, called the Jamdex digital currency, and the Eastern Caribbean Union's Dcash. Oh, 'cause it looks like they have two. Oh no, sorry, Antigua. Oh wow, I didn't even know this here. Okay, this is news right here to me. Okay, let's see here. It says here that aside from the Enara in Nigeria, Jamaica's Jamdex digital currency launched in 2022, and then the Eastern Caribbean Union's Dcash, which debuted in 2021 in Antigua, Barbuda, Dominica, Grenada, Montserrat, St. Kitts and Nevis, St. Lucia, and St. Vit. Dang, homie. And what is that? Grenadines. Never been to those places, but it looks like there's CBDCs in like most of the Caribbean islands. I mean, we're just missing Dominican Republic, Haiti, Puerto Rico. Well, Puerto Rico uses dollars, so that's interesting right there. As you can see, homie, CBDCs will be a part of our life. Let's just be real here. Let's just be real. You know what I'm saying? And then that's just pretty much what this talks about. That different countries, BRICS, for example, they're gonna come up with their own CBDC as well, because as you know, the BRICS nations, they're trying to get away from you know the dollars of the United States. So they're gonna come out with their own, homie, and they're already making it happen right now. They're like, I have videos on that too, but they're already making. I gotta stop saying that. But what I'm saying is I'm plugging too much. What I'm saying is that they are already coming up with their own digital currency because they're trying to get away from the United States. All right, they teamed up and they're like, yeah, we're gonna do our own thing. We don't need dollars. We're gonna have our own CBDC, our own stable coin that we can use to buy oil, etc., etc. You see what I'm saying? So that's just right there, homie. Black and white, letting you know that CBDCs are coming soon. Will they come this year, next year? It's gonna take a while. It's gonna take a while because that's gonna require for crypto to be regulated. And right now, IMO, the United States doesn't want to regulate it quite yet. They want to take advantage of it first and then regulate it, which is again buy and dump on markets, etc., etc. They want that. They want to control as much of it as possible, and then they're like, okay, and here, let's have some CBDCs. You see what I'm saying? Let's do the CBDCs now, okay? Moving on from that, man, we got CEO Brian Armstrong of Coinbase. I'm sure everybody knows who Coinbase is if you trade crypto. All right, it is the American company that allows you to custody and trade cryptocurrency. Okay, they give you 1099s and all that, so be careful with that. If you don't want, they do KYC checks, so you're not anonymous on Coinbase. And also corporations use them, including the United States. They use Coinbase. But this is what's interesting about this article here. Okay, CEO Brian Armstrong shares info about the first AI to AI cryptocurrency transaction on the exchange. Okay, he said he announced a groundbreaking development in the realm of cryptocurrency and AI. The platform recently facilitated the first AI to AI crypto, or its first AI to AI crypto transaction, marking a significant advancement in how digital currencies are utilized by AI systems. Okay, so It says here he is urging developers to incorporate crypto wallets into AI models to foster the growth of AI to AI transactions. This development could have far-reaching implications for the future of both AI and financial technology. So what does this all mean? In my opinion, okay, in the future, right? It's been said before. I got to find the video, but
Uber, Bitcoin, self-driving cars. Combine those three together, and you have the self-owning taxi. A car that is a corporation that owns itself, pays for the car lease, the car insurance, and the gasoline from the revenues it makes, giving passengers a ride, and there's not a single human involved in that matter.
so there won't even need to be a human involved. A car will pull up, unmanned, pick you up, you pay it, and then it just sets money aside to take care of what it needs to take care of. And that'll probably be done on blockchain or something like that, where it just pays everything electronically, AI to AI. You see what I'm saying? So this right here is just like not surprising to me, but maybe the other people. You know what I'm saying? Another thing, right? If it's AI to AI transactions, same deal. Say the bank has an AI that, I don't know, manages the cars that are Ubering everywhere. The AI will reach out and say, hey, I haven't made enough money, I can't pay. Wait, what is going on, homie? What is going on? That's probably a hashtag at this point. I want, who cares? But again, Harris has yet to publicly take a stance, but her campaign staff they have. She probably has millennials in there that are telling her, "Hey, Bitcoin this, crypto that, talk about it." But she's like, "I don't know much about it. I have to study on it. What are my talking points, etc., etc." She doesn't have a real position on it, but the people around her do. Okay, so that's something just to consider if you're one of the voting type of people. You see what I'm saying? Something to consider at the end of the day. And I mean, that's pretty much all I got, man. Like I said, there's not much action happening, so I just kind of rambled this video. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But comment, let me know what you guys think about, all this stuff here, CBDCs, AI to AI transactions, Harris and her crypto stance, if you even care about it. And I'm gonna leave you guys with this video right here. I gotta leave you guys with this last video. Let me play this right here. Be careful who you listen to online, homie, because these fools will shill you tokens and dump on you, homie. Check this out.
Hey Anna, remember you told me I was gonna be a nobody and a drug addict? Look at me now. I got a nice car, looking good. Oh God. Hey Anna.
Ain't that the truth, homie? Do not FOMO. Okay, do not FOMO. I don't care who the influencer is online, homie. I don't care if it's, and I'm not even gonna name the people. Just if they tell you, "Oh, this coin's gonna explode," you know what I'm saying? Don't listen to them. You're gonna end up like that fool. You're gonna throw in your life savings, and then before you know it, homie, it dumps on you, and then you're like, "Dang, it's gonna go up though. It's gonna go up." Nah, dude. A lot of these projects stay at zero. Like, look, I'm gonna go all the way over here. Let's go to page 8. Not page 8. We're gonna go to. I'm over here already deviating already. Let's go to page 20, and let's click on this guy. Probably this token was talked about by some influencer, like, dude, this is the token to buy. It's gonna freaking explode or whatever, right? Influencer probably bought it, at freaking whatever, 001, 001, whatever. You know what I mean? It launched, great. It only went up to about what, 007? And look, it just dumped after that. I mean, like, not much. You didn't gain anything, you didn't lose anything. And that's just one example. Yeah, I mean, it was probably talked about for the past year right here, because these guys get in on the pre-sale. They get in like right here at the triple digits, right? And then they talk about it, they talk about it, they talk about it. It finally catches fire, it launches, and then guess what? Those guys just like they sell everything, and then they just leave it into the hands of their followers and say, "Hey, yeah, sucks, man. You should have sold. You should have sold." Or sometimes their followers buy at the top. You know what I'm saying? Which happens quite a bit. Even this one, go all time. You see what I'm saying? These guys get in right at the pre-sale. It launches, and then look at it. It launches to $1, then it just dumps to zero, and they tell their followers, you should have sold, you should have held it. I told you guys, etc., etc. Like, just be careful what you buy out there, man. I'm probably gonna say that in every video because a lot of people getting ripped off these days, man. But anyways, man, crypto's here to stay no matter what they say. Get those bags.